Hello, I'm Dee. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I wanted to say a special hi and thank you to all of my subscribers. I'm so happy to have each and every one of you, and I'm really grateful that you find time to watch my videos and hopefully find them interesting. And I'll do my best to continue to create interesting, exciting, useful videos, or at least entertaining videos that you will enjoy watching. So thank you so much again for joining, for watching. I really appreciate it. Today's video is not very long, and I just wanted to share with you my collection of primers, face primers that is. I was thinking recently that I do have quite a few, and some of you asked questions, what do I like about them and not, and I thought that's a great topic for the video, to review all the primers that I have, what are my favorites, why do I like them, what are the other ones that I have and don't like them that much. So I hope it will be useful and maybe will help you choose the primer if you're thinking of that, or at least give you an idea of primers in my opinion, and that is of course very skin specific and very individual per person. And before I start, I just wanted to mention, just so you have an idea, that I have oily to combination skin, and what I'm mostly looking for in a primer is evening out the skin, mattifying properties, pore minimizing, and just a nice smooth texture that will help foundation go on better. What I'm not looking for so much is the glow or radiance, which you will see in my review, which is of course a nice added benefit as long as it doesn't contradict mattifying, which sometimes is the case. And when I said I have a few primers, I don't think it's that many. It's actually 7, I think. But for a primer it's quite a lot because you only need a little bit, and normally when you like something you use it every day. But here I am having 7 and just wanted to share with you what they are and which ones do I like. So this time I decided to start with the best one and then go in the descending order, coming to my least favorite. And my favorite primer will not be a very big surprise to many of you, is the POREfessional by Benefit. Ta-da! I have a big version which I bought just individually, and then I have a tiny little one, so cute, which I had at the How to Look Best at Everything kit. Here it is. So it came there, and I have to say, some people question whether you need minis, and sometimes it's just for you to try and see if you like it. In my case I already loved it, but this I find really convenient to travel. It's probably twice as small, or maybe even 3 times, so it does make a difference. I'm not sure how much I need to talk about this primer and why I like it. I'm sure a lot of you know what it is and why people love it, so I'm just gonna read you first what they say on the pack. The POREfessional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores, and then on the back it says oil-free, lightweight, translucent, silky. So in short, why I love it is the texture is amazing. It's really soft, it's silky, it's gliding on. It's really easy to spread and you don't need that much. The formula as such is a bit beige, but of course when you spread it, it's not that visible on skin. But it's a very silky finish, it kind of feels silicone-y, and then when you spread it out, it just minimizes the appearance of your pores. It makes the skin texture look more even, and I apply it and only let it set for 2-3 minutes and then apply my foundation. And so far any foundation I've put on top was spreading really easily, had a super nice glide, and throughout the day I do feel like this helps me to mattify my skin, even though it doesn't say mattifying in the properties, it only says minimize the appearance of pores. But I do feel like it's mattifying, and for the moment, and I've been mostly using it during winter and spring, I find it to be a perfect primer. It might be that when summer comes I will want to switch to something else, but for the moment I absolutely love it. As you can see, my tube gets thinner and thinner, and it's the product that I go to almost every day. So at the moment, my top one. My second favorite is Smashbox, and there you can see how much or how little I have left because I like it so much. It's called Photo Light Oil-Free Foundation Primer. It came in a carton, of course, and it's just a normal Smashbox black and transparent packaging. It goes on white, but of course then becomes quite transparent, and it's a little bit more sticky in application, so you actually feel the texture, but it's very silky and lightweight and creamy once you've applied it. And it does feel a bit like silicone, of course. What I get from it is a lot mattifying and evening properties, maybe not so much pore minimizing. And this one I have to let set for maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes before I apply foundation, but also had no problem, and at the moment I'm running out. I'm not sure I will have to repurchase immediately, because as I mentioned I have quite a few, so I need to use those first, but at some point I do think I will repurchase it because it's really a cool product. Then comes Urban Decay, called Complexion Primer Potion Makeup Base Pore Perfecting, not pore minimizing, pore perfecting. I really like this one. I have to say I'm not as in love with it as I am with the eyeshadow primer potion. This was launched of course after, trying to build on the success of that product. I do like it a lot. So it comes in a tube that you twist a little bit, and then you have a little opening there from where the formula comes. It also goes on white, and it actually goes on quite opaque, but once you've blended, it's really nice. It's maybe a bit heavier feeling, but it's still quite silky, evens out the skin tone, and not so visible on the skin. Again, feels like silicone, which again gives you mattifying properties, evening out skin tone, and a really nice feeling. It doesn't feel dry or anything. At times I've used it just with the powder, not with foundation, and it almost feels moisturizing, so it's a really comfortable feeling, and I really like that about this product. Then I have Lumene primer called Beauty Base Mattifying and Retexturing Primer with Brightening Arctic Lingonberry. Then it says new and improved. I don't know the previous version, hard for me to say what has improved. And here they say oil absorbing microspheres mattifying the complexion instantly and give your face beautiful shine free finish. Apply on oily areas under foundation. I haven't used it for that long to say whether I absolutely love it, but once I've tried it, I really liked it. It's a very opaque white, but close to transparent texture. It's not super gliding. It feels a little bit more dry on the skin, which makes me think it's actually better for me for summer, when I need even more mattifying properties. So it doesn't go as smooth and silky as the other ones, but it still has the same properties. It mattifies. It might not add the comfort if you're looking for that, but in terms of finish and skin texture, it does what it promises quite well, so I really like it for that. Then I have Perfecting Face Primer from Oriflame. It's a Swedish brand I've mentioned before, and this one is the most liquid out of all the ones that I have. It's quite transparent. It's creamy, very fluid, very liquid, very nice on application. It doesn't feel silicone-y at all. It feels more moisturizing, nice, and silky as well, but without the silicone feeling. It doesn't give me that much mattifying properties, but it does give a healthy glow without looking too greasy or oily, which I really like. I've used it all year round, to be honest. Maybe not when I'm looking for super long-lasting mattifying properties, when I just want my skin to look nice, healthy, even out the skin tone, but without too much of a matte finish. This is what I go to. Really nice texture and really nice feeling on skin without feeling dry. And then my latest purchase is NYX HT Studio Photogenic Primer. It comes in a carton like that, and on the carton they give a lot of explanation to do with light that it gives a flawless complexion, light diffusing effect, etc, etc. I've only worn it once or twice, so very early to give any feedback, but it's a quite interesting texture because it's white, but when you apply it almost goes with a bit of a tint of green or lavender or blue, which should give you skin correcting properties, but it just looks a bit scary when you apply because it really does have a hint of color, not so much white, but of course once you've applied it's quite transparent. It doesn't give you that much texture, it's almost transparent on application, but it does even out the skin. Maybe not amazing mattifying properties, but still some. But it's really good for skin correcting. Maybe if you have some redness and some dark spots, it will of course not conceal it totally, but it will help minimize the appearance and even out the skin color. It's quite nice. As I said, I haven't tried that much and I will definitely continue using it. And then the last one, which I can't say I hate, but it's the one I like the least, is called That Gal. It's by Benefit and I have it from Do the Bright Thing kit. So it came with all of those products. So it's a mini version. It's a super nice primer, but it's really, what they say, brightening face primer. It's really illuminating, gives you a healthy glow, really nice texture, goes on really smoothly, but a little bit too illuminating for my taste. Or I would say it just doesn't give any mattifying properties whatsoever. So not the perfect texture I'm looking for, but it's really nice if you're looking for a little bit evening out skin tone and a bit of glow. I think it will be really good for normal or combination dry skin, not so much for oily. So these were all 7 of my primers, and as you can see I quite like all of them, just for different occasions or skin needs or types of finish you're looking for. I hope this video was useful and has answered some of the questions you asked me about the primers that I use and why, and also gave you the idea of some specific products and their benefits if you were looking into it. Let me know if you want to know details about any of the products I mentioned. I'm happy to answer in the comments. As usual, please press like if you liked this video and thought it was useful. Subscribe, leave your comments, just let me know what you think. I'm really happy to read all of them. I'm also now working on another video, which I hope to upload really soon. But at the moment I will leave you with this one and I hope that you find it exciting. So hopefully see you very soon. Have a wonderful day and